welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's encode the logic. I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, we are going to discuss about variables and data types in Python. First one is variables and identifiers. What is a variable? A variable is used to store a piece of information. Variables are nothing but just parts of computer's memory where information is stored. To identify a variable, an appropriate name is given to a variable. Yeah. Here, S is a variable which is storing the value 5. And area is also a variable which is storing the value of S into S, that was 25. Whenever a variable is declared, then a significant amount of memory is allocated in the RAM. Then what is an identifier? Identifiers are names given to identify variable, function, class, module, or other objects. So this is just a variable, but we can also create names for the function and also the classes and also the objects. Together, all these are meant to be identifiers. And variables are examples of identifiers. Variables are just a part of identifiers. And we also have some rules to follow for declaring the identifiers. And the first rule is the first character of an identifier must be an underscore or a letter. So the identifier always starts with a letter from A to Z. It might be a capital or a small letter, and or else it can be start with an underscore also. Underscore will be something like this. And the second one is the rest of the identifier name can be an underscore or a letter or a digit. And identifier names are case sensitive. Case sensitive means the capital A is different from capital A. They are not same. They are not identical. So these are case sensitive. And punctuation characters such as at the rate, dollar, and the percentile are not at all allowed within the identifiers. Only the underscore or letters or digits. And the examples of valid identifiers are C. It contains only the sum contains only the letters. And underscore my underscore var. The first initial letter was underscore, so it was okay. And then rest of the identifier name is followed with the collection of the variable, the letters and underscore. So this is also okay. The first letter was started with a letter, and then the rest was a numerical and the letters. So this is another one, and this is also the valid identifier. And the example of invalid identifiers. If you see, this was started with a digit. Identifiers will not be allowed to start with a digit. And my, okay, the first letter was, the rule one was satisfied. But here they used hyphen in the middle of the identifier. So this was not going to be tolerated. And the percentile are not used in the initial ones. So this is also not a valid identifier. And hashtag and these symbols are also not used in the identifiers. So this is about the variables and identifiers. And remember that variables are just a part of identifiers. And the next one is data types. So in Python, we have none, numeric, list, tuple, set, string, range, dictionary. These all data types are available in Python. Python has various standard data types that are used to define the operation possible on them and the storage method for each of them. And also each and every data type has their own storage method also. Based on the data type of a variable, the interpreter reserves the memory for it. Based on the data type. If it is a numeric, then the interpreter will allocate the memory based on its data type. If it is numeric, it will allocate 4 bytes, or if it is list, based on the data type, it will allocates. And also determines the type of the data that can be stored in the reserved memory. And the basic data types are numbers and strings. We can even create our own data type in Python. Python is purely object-oriented language. This is very important. Python is a purely object-oriented language. It refers to everything as an object, including numbers and strings. So it refers everything, the numerics, list, tuple, it refers everything as an object. So it was purely object-oriented language. And next concept is data types, assigning values to variables. In Python, programmers need not explicitly declare variables to reserve memory space. If you see, we never declared as int s equal to 5, int area equal to s into s. That's why the Python is dynamically typed language. The declaration is done automatically and the value is assigned to the variable using the equal to sign. So if you see, using the equal to sign, we assign a value. The operand on the left side of equal sign is the name of the variable, and the operand on its right side is the value to be stored in that variable. And see, this is num equal to 7. So it is an integer variable. AMT equal to 123.45. This is a float and this was a character code equal to character. And this is some float value pi equal to 3.14 and the population of India some integer and it's a string. It's a string. So if we print it, we get this output. Even if we try also, we can try this. Let's do this. And ideally it's okay. So the output is printed. Now if you see, same, the output was same. Try this in your laptop also. And the next concept was same. And in Python, you can reassign variables as many times as you want to change the value stored in them. You can reassign. See, here you kept num equal to 7 and you can again reassign like num equal to 9 also. You may even store value of one data type in a statement and then a value another data in a subsequent statement. See, here if I change this 7 to 9, it will work. It was an integer. And if I change this to some ABC, also still it will work. See, it still worked. There is no restriction with the data type. And this is possible because Python variables do not have specific types, data types. So you can assign an integer to a variable and later assign a string to the same variable. See, here val equal to hello. And it will print, this line will print hello. And next we reassign the value to a variable val. That was 100. And if we print the val, then this print statement will print 100. And next one is 12.34. This print statement will print 12.34. Next, Python ideally remembers variables and their values. It will remember variables and their values. For example, x equal to 5, y equal to 10. And after we printed a hello statement and it will print hello. And after we print x plus y, it will print 15. Even though we declared the variables and after doing some other task also, it remembered the values of x and y and it given the output. Let's try this also. See, x equal to 30, y equal to 20, and I printed A, B, C. It was printed and x plus y. It remembered and the output is 50. And next, data types multiple assignment. Python allows programmers to assign a single value to more than one variable simultaneously. So this is the syntax. This is one variable and the second variable, third variable, fourth variable. Some flag A and B. We assigned a value of 0 to all these four variables simultaneously at a time. You can also assign different values to multiple variables simultaneously as follows. You can also assign different values simultaneously by using a comma. See, sum A comma B, message 0, 3, 5 result. If you see in this example, sum is equal to 0. A will be 3. B will be 5. And the message will be result. Sum comma A comma B comma message is equal to 50 comma 20 comma 35 comma ABC. Now sum. It was 50. A 20. And then message ABC B 35. In this way, we can assign multiple values to multiple variables simultaneously. And the next data type was Boolean data type. Booleans is another data type in Python. A variable of Boolean data type can have one of the two values. Either it will be true or false. Similar to other variables, the Boolean variables are also created while we assign a value to them or when we use a relation operator on them. Now let's see some examples. Var equal to true. If you print that var, it will give me true. And this symbol is not equal to. This symbol is not equal to in Python. So 20 not equal to 20. Is that true? both are same, 20 equal to 20. So this statement is false. So it was given me false. Now see this statement. The string Python is not equal to Python 3.4. Yes, it was true. They both are not same. So that's why it printed me true. Let's try them also. 20 not equal to 20. It was false. ABC not equal to ABC 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was true. So that's it about today's video, guys. I hope you like this video and you get some insights about data types and variables and some restrictions and the rules. You have learned so many rules and regulations, some restrictions that you need to follow while we declare identifier and also assigning a value to a variables in multiple ways, in multiple methods. Thank you for watching. Hey folks, if you enjoyed this coding tutorial and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your fellow coding buddies, drop a comment with your thoughts or questions, and of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support means a lot and it helps our community grow. Happy coding!